Welcome back to the channel. Now that many of you have unlocked your master skills, I want to share what I've learned about Poison Swamp, one of the Sorcerer's master skills. In today's episode, we'll dive deep into everything you need to know about this skill, how it works, its strengths, and how you can take full advantage of it. But before we get started, here's the tool I use to make sure I don't get disconnected while away from keyboard leveling. Need to farm 24/7, but your device overheats. Want to multi-client a healer for your main character, but only have one phone? Or maybe your phone's too laggy to even play. I've got great news. Introducing UgPhone. Run your games 24/7 simply by logging in through the UgPhone app. Once logged in, you can close your phone to save battery. UgPhone handles all the heavy lifting, so you can play any game without worrying about your phone's capabilities. The game runs on their servers, not your device. Use my referral link and invitation code for 40 free hours of device usage. Let's first take a look at the Sorcerer's new master skills and see how each one works. First up is Poison Swamp. This skill deals 960% poison element magic damage to enemies within its area. It ticks every 0.5 seconds for a total duration of 8 seconds, meaning it hits 16 times overall. It also has a 30% chance to infect enemies with a new poison that lasts for 10 seconds. But the most overpowered part? It can be cast even on Earth field. That's huge for flexibility. What I really like about Poison Swamp is that it has a 10-second duration but only a 5-second cooldown, which means you can overlap casts. As long as your target stays within the area, the damage stacks nicely. Next up is Domain of Poison. This skill applies the Poison Swamp effect to all your elemental fields, dealing an additional 100% of Poison Swamp's damage at level 5. It also grants poison resistance to allies inside the field. Just a quick note, I haven't tested this yet on a party member, so take that with a grain of salt. Then we have Boiling Toxic Swamp. This increases your magic skill damage by 30% at max level and reduces the cooldown of Mental Blast. Last is Venom Spirit. This skill lets you summon a serpent via your Summon Elemental skill. The serpent grants a venom shield to both itself and the caster, reducing HP loss by 30% and providing a chance to poison attackers. Additionally, it casts Venom Strike on a target, dealing poison element damage. If the target is already poisoned or standing in Poison Swamp, that damage doubles. When the serpent is summoned, you also gain plus 10% poison element damage from Summon Elemental spells. Hence, if you want to get the most out of this setup, you'll need to max out all of these skills. Now let's start creating our build. This build focuses on PvP, prioritizing DPS through reliable auto attacks using Lightning Bolt. Since our armor options are limited, we're sticking with Silk Robe and Tidal Shoes. In my opinion, this combo consistently yields more damage than gambling on Double Flurry with Surging Magic Robe. Our main strategy remains element conversion to maximize Lightning Bolt output. For equipment, stick with gear that boosts Lightning Bolt. Silk Robe, Tidal Shoes, Koi Headgear for spell crit, and Magic Firewood for a chance to inflict burn and gain 25% ignore magic defense. When choosing cards, go with Hill Wind card on your weapon to save Zenny. Hydra card is another good option. For your offhand, Wicked Sunflower Star card works great with the AoE, since Poison Swamp is an AoE skill. In your armor, use Garm card for survivability, or Munak card for extra ignore magic defense. For cloak options, Harpy card boosts magic attack. When it comes to skills, this isn't a definitive guide. Feel free to tweak the distribution to suit your playstyle. However, the only skill you truly need for this build is Waterfield at level 5 for its instant cast. You may get the Flammable Net, or you can activate the Flammable Net auto in Aesir Monument. With this, you can skip the Flammable Net in skills, allowing you to allocate more points on other skill you need. The Aesir Monument. Start with Element Concentration to boost Lightning Bolt by 20%. Then pick up Wind Damage nodes to further amplify lightning output. Next, invest in Waterfield Freeze nodes. Waterfield will act as your secondary field alongside Poison Swamp. This lets you freeze enemies and keep them from getting close. Then grab the Flammable Net auto node. It automatically casts Flammable Net on auto attacks. Like I said earlier, you don't need the active skill unless you want to use it manually. After that, add Elemental Spirit Enhance to strengthen your Serpent Summon. If you want, you can also take Flammable Net Empower for an extra 15% ignore magic defense. Follow those with all the auto spell proficiency nodes to raise your lightning bolt proc rate on auto attacks, and finish with the double flurry nodes. Feel free to allocate any remaining points wherever you like. Now let's put it all to the test. Here are my suggested skills on auto skill slots. Before engaging, cast Waterfield to increase your chance of freezing targets. The longer they stay inside the field, the higher the likelihood they'll be frozen. Everything now is on auto. You think this is the only build? I will make another one especially for PvE.
Woo!
Make sure to stay tuned. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more guides. Thanks and happy leveling.